A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Hits him with a stiff arm. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Nebraska's offense will get the football first. We get our first look at Anthony Calandria. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Takes a handoff and he's going right. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it way down the field. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Huskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benjamin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Rutgers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Here's the strong arm Dylan Lonergan. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Running inside, it's Raymond. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Got it down the field. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll run play action. Takes a hit as he fires. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. There he goes. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. Nice move there. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab.
Well, and one of the big stories for Nebraska, as we know in the offseason, is Matt Rhule having to find a new quarterback. They thought they had the guy in Don Raiola. He was one of the top-ranked guys coming out of high school a few years ago, and really they saw him as the future of the program. Obviously, David, he's now out in Eugene, Oregon, and so it's a new face under center in this offense. They've got a lot of weapons, but a lot riding on this new signal caller offensively.
And they're just waiting to take that next step, right? Nebraska fans have been excited, and they've had some good spots to their teams over the past couple years. They just need that trigger man. And is this the guy? Is this the guy that can take the offense to the next level? Raiola had some good moments, but the consistency, game in, game out, that they need from the quarterback spot to bring them back to what they used to be.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Looking for more room. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And it'll be down right there. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Calandria. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Barney. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's got it down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him
a shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw for it. This pass is caught by the back, but not inbounds, and it'll be 4th down. The Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Has it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Well, that's just a foolish penalty. You can't lose track of the play clock that close to the goal line. It's still first and goal.
And how about that? That's two really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. Second and goal now, they get the big stop.
Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Defense showing blitz here. The run inside. It's Ives. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. And he clumps it up inside the 20. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
To throw, it's Calandria. They'll run the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Huskers.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a deep grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Upstairs, he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And he's in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Makes the grab, it's Barney. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami taking on the Duke Blue Devils.
He'll bring it out. It's Hopkins. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Scarlet Knights head coach at the half. They have got to continue to get the ball to their nice young wide receiver. All of that Heisman hype late in this season, it is warranted. He has been a complete game changer in the game. And Coach said this isn't just Heisman hype. This is game-changing performance and ability, and they've got to continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed, and he loses the football. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
And this just proves that this team is so well coached on special teams. Everybody, all blockers up front, getting in position, no penalties. And how about the individual effort by the return man?
On the run, it's Raymond. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Handoff from the shotgun. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Bringing the heat. Fires it incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding pop.
He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the air, it's Calandria. Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll get rid of it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Smashes through the tackle. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keep. Makes it past the marker. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Nebraska! They take the lead with the 6.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking for a gap. It's Raymond. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Goes high to pull it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. It's a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Forced out of the pocket. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got a man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not.
Leaping grab for a big gain. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The snap sets up the throw. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And how about the defense coming through in the clutch? You're up. You want to maintain that lead. You've given up a bunch of yardage. What do? You bow your neck, create the turnover, get the ball back to the offense. Offense, go do your job. We're going to win this football game.
Could not make his way to the corner. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Might have a chance. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hunter. Pushed down for the tackle. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. Breaks into the open. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
quickly complete. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The short hands. It's Hunter. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They want that clock to run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They feed him again. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That turnover on the last possession was a killer. Now it's a 2-score game, and they've got to get things going right now. Might be looking to run. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Got it in the middle. It's Raymond. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Goes high to pull it in. The Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Looking to throw again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. He'll heave it deep. Brings it down on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Keeps it on the draw. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. They'll go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Unloads quickly. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching